how to change your stuttering mindset. And I would like to thank one of my subscribers for inspiring me to create this video. I would like to share with you my personal story as to how it all began for me 13 years ago. At the time, I was extremely shy, I was unsociable, and every time I woke up in the morning, I would have to scan ahead for potential risky speaking situations. All speaking situations seemed risky to me at the time because it meant I would have to expose my insecurities. It meant I would have to expose my fear of speaking and my blocking and be perceived as abnormal or freak or defected. So life was not fun. Life was not fun at all. It was really stressful. Every single day was full of stress, and even simple mundane situations such as making a phone call or asking for directions or saying my own name was a problem for me, believe it or not. Saying my name was one of the biggest challenges. You know, one of the situations when you come to reception in a clinic or anywhere else and they ask you to introduce yourself. That was one of the hugest problems for me. I would be in sheer panic just at a thought of this kind of situations. And also, I had this dilemma inside of me because I was working as a shop assistant at the time. I didn't have to speak too much, but there was something else inside of me that kept pushing and scratching, that kept telling me that I can do better than that. And my secret dream was to become a teacher. And in order to become a teacher, you would need to speak, you would need to use your voice. And then how could I, a severe stutterer, use my voice if I couldn't even say my own name? How could I teach? And so basically I was given this choice to continue living in my small little contained world for the rest of my life, or face my fear and follow my heart, what my heart really desired. And I chose option 2. I remember this clearly. I remember this very clearly when I started this journey to freedom. In my mind, there was no option to fail. I gave myself no option to fail. And this gave me this huge belief, you know, the power of belief that I can make it, I can do it. And I remember the first time, in order to face my fear of speaking, fear of showing myself to the world, I went to the most unexpected place any person who stuttered would ever even consider going. I went to the Liverpool Speakers Club. And I remember walking on the street to the venue on that September evening, and I remember shaking. My knees were shaking, my jaw was trembling. I was, and my mind was going absolutely crazy, telling me, where the hell do you think you're going? You can't even say your own name, for Christ's sake. So this is how it all began, but I was really determined. And from the very beginning, I gave myself no option to fail. It was what I recommend to anyone who is about to embark on this very interesting, very fascinating journey of rediscovering their voice, unlocking their fluency, not just fluency of speech, but fluency of life. If you really want to return to yourself and understand yourself better, your wishes, your needs, your aspirations, have a bigger goal. Your goal, your motivation to change must go beyond speech. Because having speech as your primary goal will actually be counterproductive. We always get what we don't want. So if you want fluency, and if you're constantly thinking about it, and if you're constantly thinking about it, what you're actually transmitting is that I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. I want it too much, but I don't have it. So, and things that we want too much, they tend to slip away from us. They tend to be elusive. So, in order to distract your attention away from speech, I highly recommend you thinking about what is your bigger goal. I want you to become a teacher. What do you want? How do you see yourself once you achieve a good degree of fluency, once you achieve freedom? And also having a bigger goal than your speech helps when you encounter turbulence, when you encounter certain difficulties as you progress through the journey, which is inevitable. You will have bad days. That's absolutely inevitable. There is no way you can erase all the discomfort from it. It's simply not possible to do. So even when you have some bad days and you're not in the mood and you're feeling down, when you have this bigger motivation, it will keep you afloat. It will not let you give up. So it's very important to think about your unique bigger goal. What are you pursuing here? What do you really want? What happens once you achieve fluency? What then? So this is the fundamental aspects of changing your mindset. It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. Once you become the master of your mind rather than your mind becomes the master of you, then magic things begin to happen. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do so.